Hi guys, this is Lisha from Scarlet Moon Creations, and this is my One Book July 2020 wrap up. Before I get started, I want to go over again how my goal was to focus on spiritual journaling, which for me as a witch means to update my grimoire slash book of shadows, which I kind of have a bullet journal format with. I showed you the big hunking one in my intro setup video. Did not wind up using that, which I did say was a rare possibility, but I put it in there anyway. What I did wind up using is my divination journal, though not as much as I thought I would. And I'll get into that in a second. But what I post in here is all divination stuff. So, tarot, oracle readings, astrology readings, and thoughts and whatnot. That's what goes in the divination journal. Now, that being said, let's go do a walkthrough of the spreads I made. So, when I showed you in the beginning, I had like empty pages or empty spreads, and I've filled in some. So let's start with the first spread that I did. That is the patio spray. So if you are following me from previous years and you know that I have done One Book July before, I usually do weekly updates. I was doing weekly vlogs this time that included other things than just the updates. So if you want to see the process of me actually making each page or spread, you should go check out my weekly vlogs for the month of July. I'll put the numbers on the screen because I don't remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, you can see me making this and each other spread page I'm going to show you. So this is a patio spray, which I have never made until recently. So this may seem, for those not knowing me or not knowing witchcraft, particularly green witchcraft, might think, why is this in your spiritual journal? Part of my craft is being a green witch, which I have a whole video on. I'll link it down below and above, possibly. But I'm working with the earth, working with plants and materials, things that come from them. In this case, essential oils. And this, I don't have a patio, but this is a spray that is essentially to keep mosquitoes away without too much work. So I've been using this to spray around my room and on my body to not have mosquitoes biting me, particularly at night. Even though I have a screen in my room window, sometimes somehow they get in anyway. So yeah, just the recipe, some alternative ingredients, and a little quote and the drawing there. Each of these pages I made are like off the cuff, kind of. I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know how the final layout was going to look. So next up, my self-love oil. This is an oil I created myself, and this is a 5-ounce jar of it. I sell it in my Etsy shop, Scarlet Moon Creations. Link in the description down below with a 10% discount code for all of you watching this video and my subscribers. But yeah, this oil, I think I sold 10 of these in like a week. And so I was like, well, clearly I need to since I haven't put a spread here for it. I have the ingredients, the purpose, and I will add the amount used later. The recipe, which after I wrote it, I was like, I don't think I really need this, but it's there. Um, and a little artistic drawing of what the oil looks like. Right? So, and link in the description to all the supplies I used. And please excuse me for all of my throat clearing. Next up, we have the home blessing oil. I tried something a little bit different. This one, I kind of hand freestyled the border. Not 100% happy with this, but it's here. Again, the ingredients, purpose for each ingredient, um, and the recipe, which again, I felt like I didn't really need, but it's there. Next, we have the sensual body oil. Now, this one, the big ingredient is ylang ylang, and that is well, they use the flowers from it, but it's a plant, and oops, I wanted to draw a picture or paint a picture, and I wasn't sure how it would turn out, so I did it on some cardstock first. It probably turned out worse because I did that, but it's okay. I pasted it in up here, and it's a very simple recipe. The body oils, also known as massage and bath oils that I make, I like to keep them as simples, very basic, nothing too elaborate and overpowering with scent or ingredient usage. So yeah, very simple. These are two other oils that I make and sell. The romantic body oil with rose essential oil, and the refreshing body oil with lemon essential oil. Now, these are, like I said, very simple. I did not include the purpose or the amount because I realized I would be showing you guys this, and particularly the amounts, I want to keep some things proprietary. Um, Also, I realized I don't need to fill up the entire page. There is other information I can put down here, such as pricing and whatnot, that will be helpful for me, but you guys don't need to see. I've done that with other pages I haven't shown you. So, this, I think, was the last page I completed, but this is the strawberry facial scrub. Again, I did this because I had an order of it, and so it was on my mind making it. This is a little slightly more complex than the body oil, so I did include a little extra information, but there's still space to do more. Now, these next couple of spreads, I did in here kind of by accident, but kind of on purpose. So, as I showed in my intro, I have done like astrology pages in here for full moons and new moons mostly, and other like major astrological happenings. But I wanted to move that into my divination journal. Now, the reason that this is in here is because I forgot. I did this before the strawberry spread. And it was because I already had these eclipse drawings in here, and I didn't want them to go to waste. I had did them before for a solar eclipse new moon in Cancer, and just never filled it in. So I decided that since this new moon in Cancer with the eclipse drawings, paintings were already in here, I might as well use it. I'm looking for, sorry, what happened the last time, like, so you can see a before shot. So yeah, this is what happened similarly. I did the artwork and then never went back in to fill in the information because I didn't find the time. So that's how this started, and I liked how it turned out. The white on black background, it looks more astrological, just because it looks like the night sky with all these eclipse moons. Um, there's space here, so what I usually do is put all of the basic info for what's going on. So solar eclipse, I have the images there, but explaining what a solar eclipse is, it only happens during new moon, so I put a little new moon information. It was the new moon in Cancer, so explaining that, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. Um, it was on the summer solstice this year, so explaining that, the fact that Cancer is a water sign, and that kind of thing. What I usually do at the end is how this affects me and any like magical work I want to express, and I leave that out because y'all don't need to see that. But yeah, so the next spread is the second new moon in Cancer that happened during this time I was with you. This is my trusty cover up a page paper. I covered this up when I was making this spread as well because there's some magic work here that's private. But yeah, so not an eclipse. Yeah, not a solar eclipse, but the second new moon in Cancer. So since I had another page that was empty right behind this one, I just used it. Didn't really think about pulling out the divination journal for it, and it's fine. But yeah, since this is here, I didn't include all of the same information from here about new moons and Cancer and its associations. Um, I did put some new stuff like the crab and how new moons are conjunctions in astrology, and my personal, how it'll personally affect me, and what any magic or spell work I did will go here. And the last spread I did in this book is an herbal materia medica spread, which is incomplete. I'm still thinking about how I want to do this. So I initially planned to do more of these, but they take a lot of time. Compiling the information and then putting it in my own words. And then again, like I said, the layout of this, I hadn't planned ahead of time, so I kind of went with it. I know I wanted my own drawing of the plant. This is woodruff or sweet woodruff, a plant I quite enjoyed. It doesn't have any strong medical uses, but it is used a lot magically, and particularly by me, so I put it in here. And I need to add astrological information and magical information and its uses, and I will do that later, but I think that will take me past just 2 pages, so I'm thinking about what I want to do about that. But yeah, so that is the last spread for this journal. I have one more spread to show you in my divination journal. It's very similar to one you've already seen. And let us find it. this is the full moon and Capricorn spread that I did. This happened while we were doing One Book July, and yeah, you can see more about what I was talking about with the new moon in Cancer spreads that I showed. I put some Capricorn information here. It's ruled by Saturn there. Um, and the fact that it's the full moon, the buck moon, the last lunar eclipse, because it was a lunar eclipse. And then I, wrote in information for myself here at the bottom. Um, so in the future, there will be more spreads like so. So in total, I did 11 spreads in my spiritual journal. Not nearly as much as I wanted to. I think I had this weird idea in my head to do a spread a day, and that did not happen. And I realized very early on that wouldn't happen. I fell into um, a comfortable routine of doing spiritual journaling on the weekends. Most pages kind of only took a day, but a couple took 2 or 3 days, and that's fine. Um, but yeah, this was the most laid back, low key One Book July, and I quite enjoyed it. I want to keep the momentum going with the spiritual journaling. I have some more uh, Materia Medica pages and Materia Magica pages I want to make, 2 that are ready and several more that will be coming. I have tons more recipe pages to put because I have many more products, and I can't wait to do them. And obviously the astrology pages will keep coming because the earth keeps turning and the planets keep revolving around the sun, so it will keep happening. There will be new updates. So what did you do for One Book July? How did it go? Did you feel like you were successful this year? I feel really successful. Um, like I said, I didn't do as many spreads as I wanted, but like 2, sometimes 3 a week, that's not bad, I feel, for 4 or 5 weeks. Um, Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are looking forward to more videos. One Book July is over. It is what it is. We'll be back next year probably. Will there be more spiritual journal videos? Probably. Um, in the past, I have done individual plant focused videos where I talk about the plants and I show you the page I did in my spiritual journal. There will probably be one for Sweet Woodruff soon, and a couple more in the future as I do them and I feel like sharing. Um, so do let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see more of those, and thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video.